In physics between theoretical physics and experimental physics. This is something I would want to just kind of discuss in this video. Particularly, this division has its origin in the way the thoughts have been kind of progressed over the ages. If you look at the theoretical physics, it has its foundations in philosophy, specifically something called as analytical philosophy. This analytical philosophy mainly comes from the fact that there is an associated logic and mathematical progression of thought which can capture how nature works. This is how the abstraction happens, and this is the origin of the theoretical physics. And of course, it can very well combine with the questions related to physics and its progression of thought. The second part is the experimental nature of doing physics, and this has its origin in technological implications, tools, and also machines which have originated over the ages. And by utilizing these tools and machines to understand the nature, one performs experiments, and these experiments can be utilized and captured in order to really grasp how the nature works. Now, the most important aspect as physics progressed in ages, these two aspects of mathematical philosophy and technological philosophy has to be combined, and it has turned out to be a very useful way to understand nature, especially the physical world, where you look at things from an abstract viewpoint through mathematical logical progression, which is associated with something called as analytical philosophy. The other part is associated with the technological implications, and which gives rise to the experimental philosophy. In order to do physics and in order to grasp the whole aspect of nature, one will have to combine both this analytical way of looking at things, which is a theoretical point of view, and also the realistic and the physical world of it, which is mainly through the experimental philosophy. Combining these two into one particular platform gives rise to what we call as the physics, which we use the term as modern physics. Of course, the lineage of this modern physics has its root in analytical philosophy and technological philosophy. So, philosophical implications of physics are very deep, and it has led to also very interesting implications in technology, and that forms the beauty of physics.